room. Audio levels adjusted. Control room complete. Switching speaker off now. Hello everybody, what's going on? MC SPETZ Asian Gaming Network here, and today we're going to have a very fun day. I am your host, Michael Cantu. Today we have another special edition episode here on MC SPETZ Asian Gaming Network. Fish Friday, boy! Today we're going to go over the somewhat basic concepts here on this channel. It's going to be a 2-hour channel. It's going to go from 12:57 to 2:10. So we're going to be operating from 2:10 Central Time. By the time we finish up, show will already be over. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Alright. We hope you guys enjoy the show, and as always, thanks for coming. Let's get started, shall we? Okay. I'm going to present this in visual aids. Get it? AIDS. Anyway. Somewhat funny. Ooh, wait. I'm going to check out the Facebook real quick. Exit out of my channel. I want to go over something really quick. I don't know, man. Just a few seconds ago, the dog's acting up. I don't know what. The guy gets really loopy. Sometimes my dog's just really, you know, what's the word? Tricky. The guy can be, well, somewhat, but my dog can be somewhat a bit sleazy sometimes. Because, well, you see, I own a Terrier Chihuahua. His name's Gunner, and you know, certain dogs can be. Well, I own this little guy, and well, you see, I've had him for a very long time, and he's really special to me. Sometimes he acts up, and sometimes I just have to, you know, put my foot down in front of the guy. I mean, sometimes, don't get me wrong, I feel like shit sometimes because, you know, I overdo it sometimes, or I have to discipline him just to correct him, but, you know, sometimes we just have to live with what we do. Kind of like, for example, when you have a $7.25 job, a job that pays $7.25 minimum wage. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. But anyway, shit. Sometimes you pay the price in a hard way possible, because, well, there's just certain things we don't have control of. For instance, control of when we don't know when to stop. Like, for those who don't know how to stop watching Netflix, or those who do not know how to stop. You guessed it, playing games, or sometimes people in mainstream don't know when to stop. Texting is a former habit. Oh, and speaking of which, nowadays texting is just cutting away from our society. I mean, if you ask me, texting is just bit misused in today's society now. I mean, nowadays people just text each other from distance to distance just to talk to each other. And if you think about it a little bit hard enough, if you think about it a bit hard enough, you'll soon come to realize, what can happen. But just to cover this up, Texting in today's society is even being implemented when people are driving. Well, to all those who text and drive, please, 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 please keep your eyes on the road because people are trying to drive. Even the guy that had a long day from work, he's trying to drive too. I mean, you never know. If he's a guy in a truck, ooh, pray that you don't cross paths with him, because it gets a bit haywire afterwards. Anyway, those are some quick tips from the SPETZ guy. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Quick stories in between. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the chase, shall we? I'm going to show you some visual aids on my channel. Fish Friday, episode 4, guys. Episode 4, we've made it to episode 4 so far. I know it's pretty small, but this is a live stream series, so thanks for, cutting me in. But anyway. Alright, let's get started. I like to show you some things on my Gmail. I'm gonna prep it up real quick. I'm gonna prep up my sheet, my Excel sheets. I'm gonna go to my Docs. I got Google Docs, guys. Well, who doesn't? Well, it's a Google laptop, so it's different. So, yeah, just thought I'd point that out. I don't have Microsoft Docs like most or some people do. I have Google Docs, so it's a bit different. Prep the Google Sheets, see what we got in the sheets. And I'm not talking about the bed sheets, if you know what I mean, wink wink. Anyway, ooh, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Oh man. Got a lot here. Blah, 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 blah. You really haven't checked my stuff every once in a while. Do you hear that? Dude. Do you hear that going on? I hear a noise upstairs. Ah, it's a dog. Pardon me, I have a dog living upstairs. Upstairs from me, yeah. I'm watching a scene from Fast and the Furious 7, and I'm at the scene where both of the people cross paths and merge with each other. Now, okay, logically, I do not understand that. I mean, how would that even be attempted in real life? I mean, if you think about it, if they missed each other by a couple of inches, they would have, well, at least hit each other. Sometimes this movie predicts itself. But hey, quality entertainment for the quality person. Yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, well, crap. Anyway, let's see what I got in slides. How many projects do I have? Hold on. Checking. Alright, we got a list. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be pretty cool. Got something cool for you guys today. And today we are going to be looking over a list of 100 things 100 things that are illegal in the United States. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, let's begin. We're gonna switch over to the camera. We're gonna switch over to the share cam right now. Alright guys, let's get started, shall we? Let's begin. 100 things. 100 illegal things to do in the United States. Okay. Share cam is now in session. Let's begin, guys. 100 illegal things that are illegal to do in each state of the USA. Number 1. Alabama. Bear wrestling matches are prohibited. It is a crime to harm yourself to avoid work. Huh. That's funny. No. No ads for me. Alright. Number 3. You can't sponsor a fake wrestling match. Huh. That's weird. Number 4. Well, it is illegal to shoot bears. Waking a sleeping bear for a purpose of taking a photograph is prohibited. What? I don't know. Okay. Number 5. Mine workers may not write obscene messages in the toilet stalls. I do not know how to respond to that. Number 6. It's illegal to leave fishing poles unattended. Well, it's not like people don't anyway. I guess. I question things every day. Alright, moving on to Arkansas. Number 7, guys. Brings you to number 7. Electrocution of fish is prohibited. Oh, it's fishing done easier, right, guys? Fish bastards are gonna pay. I'll find a way. Number 8, guys. Pinball machines cannot give more than 25 free games to a high scorer. That is... Wow, okay, I did not know that. That's pretty weird. Next, we move on to the state of California. Number 9. If a frog dies under a frog jumping competition, it is not to be eaten later on. It may not be eaten later on. Why do people eat frogs? I don't know. I mean, I think it's a French delicacy, but I think I guess. Number 10. You must warn buyers if your house is thought to be haunted. If your house is haunted, you have to warn buyers. Huh. By law. Ooh. That's interesting. We move on to the state of Colorado. Number 11. In Boulder, Colorado, it is illegal to roll a boulder on public property. It's funny. Play on words. Number 12. In Aspen, Colorado, snowball fights are illegal. What? Come on. It's insane. I guess. Oh, but I wanted to hit my neighbor. I mean, can't love thy neighbor all the time, so you might as well just snowball it out. Well, I mean, I love thy neighbor, but I love him more. We move on to the state of Connecticut with number 13. It's against the law to cut down a tree to hunt a raccoon. Okay, what? You kidding me? I question everything. I am speechless. Number 14. A bushel of potatoes must weigh exactly 150 pounds in Connecticut. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the state of Delaware. We start off with number 15. You can't advertise by billboard a person's marriage in another state. Wow. Number 16. It's a crime to sell the hair of a dog. A hair? Well, so much is done. Anyway, right before we start on to the next numbers. Today's episode is brought to you by in part by Distractify. Distractify.com. Check it out, guys. It's a really cool website. Anyway, moving on to number 16. Distractify. Sometimes I need to distractify myself from everyday life. Alright, let's move on to number 17. In Broward County, it's illegal for a female hot dog stand attendants to wear G-strings. What? This is getting really awkward really quick. Anyway, some viewers forget I said that one. Anyway, number 18. In Miami, dance hall windows cannot be dirty. I wonder why. We move on to the state of Georgia. Number 19. Selling the trail of squirrel is banned. Selling the tail of a squirrel is banned. Number 20. It's a crime to move a trout from one lake to another. Migrating, I guess. Georgia. Alright, we move on to the state of Hawaii. Number 1, guys. Number 21. It's a crime to use imitation milk in a milkshake without warning. Well, there goes cheap milk. 22. In Maui County, you are subject to a fine if you are building an atomic bomb. What? Please arrest the guy at least. Just come on. It's really, really weird. I have a lot of questions for such person with such motives. A lot. We move on to the state of Idaho, guys. with with question number 23. A restaurant cannot sell eggs from another state without warning. Number 24. You could face 30 days in jail if you sell flour that isn't enriched with vitamins. Enriched all proposed flour. Money. 25. We move on to the state of Illinois, guys, with number 25. A seller of reptiles must advise the buyer not to kiss them. Okay, why? I don't know. Number 26, guys. Happy hours are not allowed in Illinois. Come on, where else am I supposed to go? I mean, to get a good drink. You know what I mean? Anyway. Besides any of this. Alright. We move on to the state of Indiana. In the state of Indiana, number 27, it is illegal to fish with your bare hands. Unless you're spearfish. Well, it's better to spearfish, but yeah. Real people, I guess. We move on to number 28. Number 28, guys. Number 28. Stores cannot sell cold beer. Almost, I guess. I mean, Indiana, why do you? I have a lot of questions for the state of Indiana, but for another time. We move on to the state of Iowa. But keep in mind, for any of you that live in these states, there is no harm, no foul done. Experimenting. Alright, let's begin. Number 29, Iowa. In this landlocked state, surfing while drunk is prohibited. Well, would they drown? Probably. Well, speak for themselves. Number 30. Children under 10 may not shine shoes. Child labor laws, probably. Yeah. Well, you get the point. Anyway. Ooh. Number 31. Oh, sorry. Oh, I went too fast. Anyway. We'll move on to the state of Kansas with number 31. Number 31, guys. To modify the weather, you need a permit. So there is people controlling our weather. There's actual people controlling the weather. Never know. Well, hey, don't take my word for it. It's just all an illusion. I mean, who's gonna really believe me? Anyway, besides that, let's move on to number 32. Restaurant serving margarine must post a warning sign. Margarine? What? Butter? I have to... What if margarine isn't butter? It's a paradox! Paradox! Ducks! Wait, oh, Kansas. Oh, wait. Sorry. We recently visited the state of Kansas. I'm going to be 31 and 32 for you guys. We move on to the state of Kansas. This is where Dakota lives. With number 31. To modify the weather, you need a permit. Yeah. Restaurant serving margarine must post warning sign. So, margarine's probably not real. I can't believe it's not butter. I always question, what is margarine? I never know. We move on to the next state of Kentucky. Kentucky. We move on to the state of Kentucky. State of Kentucky. With number 33. It's illegal to handle reptiles during church services. Think that. Oh, sometimes it's like in certain churches, pastors like snake handling, so it's a certain issue. Well, it's the same issue. Some got bitten and some died too. Oh, yeah. So that's why they made it illegal. Yeah. Well, now you know. With number 34. Number 34, guys. All new lawyers must swear an oath to refrain from dueling. That means you guys. That means everyone else who wants to be a lawyer. You must swear an oath in Kentucky Fried Chicken. Haha. Anyway. We move on to the state of Louisiana. With number 35. If you're marching in the Mardi Gras parade, you are banned from throwing fish. That's funny. Number 36, guys. At sports events, you may not insult or disparage the players. Well, you know, football games, basketball games, certain players that shall be named anonymous, you know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh, this is where my friend Michael lives. We move on to the state of Maine with number 37. It is a crime to place green crabs next to soft-shelled crabs. Okay. That is very, very, very strange. With number 38. You may not barter for a bear. You may not barter for a bear. Interesting. Well, I guess bears have certain rights now. We move on to Maryland. We move on to the state of Maryland with number 39. A person keeping a disorderly house can serve 6 months in jail. Wow. Ooh. Oh, it's interesting. Number 40, guys. You may not possess more than 3 turtles at a time. Number 40. Alright then. Moving on to the next state. We'll move on to the next moving on to the next state. We move on to the next sorry about that, guys. We move on to the next state of we move on to the state of Massachusetts with number 41. Owning explosive golf balls is a crime. Well, it's not a crime if no one knows. Anyway, that's besides the point. Number 42. Gift certificates must be good for at least 7 years in Massachusetts. Well, now I know where to go. We move on to the next state of Michigan with number 43. It's a misdemeanor to swear in the name of God. Well, be careful. Never know. Keep calm, guys. Do not use thy name in vain, for you only make rush hour longer. Number 44. It is a crime to use bad language in front of a woman.
Yeah, sure.
In the state of Michigan. Huh. Oh, men have been doing it for years. What will What stops them? Never know. We move on to the next state of Minnesota. We move on to the state of Minnesota with number 45. You can't hunt with a ferret. Ah, poor guy. Where am I gonna take my pet now? Oh, that sucks. Number 46. One cannot sponsor a greased pig contest. Well, there goes the fun in that. I'm so sad. We move on to the next state of Mississippi. Mississippi. Boy! With number 47. It's illegal to challenge someone to a duel. Well, it's probably the most common there anyways, but anyway. Number 48. You may not steal an animal struck by a railroad car. I wonder why the railroads are so clean nowadays. Nowadays there's no animals every now and then, but yeah, you never know. Some animals, I guess. The day of some animals. We move anyway. We move on to the state of Missouri with number 49. Pretending to be blind to get money is against the law. If you're not caught. Number 50. It's a crime to catch more than 8 bullfrogs a day. Well, why would they catch bullfrogs to begin with? You never know. People with weird motives, man. You never know. We'll move on to the state of Montana. With number 51. In Kalispell, Montana, all pool tables must be able to be viewed from the street outside a billiard hall where they are located. I'm going to repeat that again. All pool tables must be able to be viewed from the street outside a billiard hall where they are located. Well, that's somewhat smart if you think about it. Number 52, guys. Your water sprinkler may not get a Your water sprinkler may not get a passerby wet. That is funny and somewhat weird in a certain way. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. So it's number 52, guys. We move on to the next state of Nebraska with number 53. In Ogallala, it's illegal to disturb public dirt. It's illegal to disturb public dirt. Hey, this makes a pretty good 2 hour. This makes a pretty good decent 2 hour live stream. Ooh, we'll be done in no time. Anyway, nice. It's pretty good. Anyway, we move on to 54. In Lincoln, bowling alleys must be called public bowling centers. Well, probably for various reasons. Or for legal reasons. Lower it down a little bit more. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Thanks. Anyway, we're gonna take a 3-minute downtime. I'm gonna stretch my neck real quick. Okay. All right. Oh, I think I'm good on time. All right, nice. Hold on. All right. Okay. I've done my stretching and we're ready to go. I'm ready to go with the show. All right. We're back to your regularly scheduled program with Papa Distractify. For those who already saw it, good job. But anyway, we move on to the state of Nevada with number 55. You guessed it, folks. The state of Las Vegas, Nevada. In the state of Nevada, hotel bed sheets must be at least 98 inches long. I wonder why. Number 56. You may not use obscene language in front of a dead body. I don't know. Probably. If you ask me, it's probably for certain reasons. Reasons we may not know, but somewhat know. Interesting. Alright, moving on, guys. We move on to the next. We move on to the state of New Hampshire. In New Hampshire, with number 57, in New Hampshire, you aren't allowed to harvest seaweed at night. Oh, then what do other people get? Other people mainly get too much seaweed. Oh, I have so much to ask, but so little do I know. Number 58, guys. It's against the law to import wolves in New Hampshire. Interesting. Well, there goes people that own business. Because if you can't, you dead. You dead. Anyway, you get the point. We move on to the next state of New Jersey with number 59. In Haddon Township, New Jersey, you cannot flirt with someone against their will. You cannot flirt with someone against their will. Well, in modern day America, that's what we call rapist. Watch out, people. There's a rapist amidst you. You just gotta be careful. They come anywhere. With number 60 in New Jersey. In Patterson, New Jersey, an ice cream peddler may not be annoying. Wow. Man, they're pretty intense, man. Somewhat intense. Anyway. This has been New Jersey. Anyway. New Jersey for y'all. Alright. Next. Next. We move on to the state of New Mexico with number 61. Cloud modification without a permit is a crime. It's a crime, guys. It's a crime. Number 62. It's a crime to get on a ski lift while drunk. Well, certain people just, do certain things that we are anonymously unknown for. Well, known of. Anyway, this has been the state of New Mexico. Next, we move on to the state of the NYC. New York City, guys. Manhattan. New York. Central New York. Yep. Anyway. Okay. Wow. Alright, guys. You guys are not going to believe this one, but this is pretty freaking weird, and I do not see why people would do this to begin with, but I guess it's not that bad. Anyway, with number 63, you cannot walk in public with an ice cream cone in your pocket on Sundays. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I question myself every day. These laws are pretty weird. Pretty weird. These laws are pretty weird. Ooh, number 64, New York City. Number 64. In New York City, butchers must grind hamburger meat in plain view of customers. Wow. Oh, well, actually, they actually get to do something productive once, like actually show us how they cook their delicious food. So delicious! I get to watch my hamburger get cooked. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. We move on to the next state of North Carolina. Number 65. All garbage fed to a pig must be thoroughly cooked. I don't know. Number 66. Checking into hotel rooms under a false name is a crime. My name is Jackoff. Can I get a room now? No! Oh, crap. Security! This guy's pretending to be someone else. Oh, come on, guys. I need a room. A rumble license? Yeah. Should have thought about that before. Oh, crap. Alright. Moving on to the next state of. Next. We move on to the next state of. Sorry about that, guys. Next. We move on to the state of North Dakota with number 67. Falsely claiming to be married is a crime. It's not like people don't do it anyway. Why? Number 68. Kangaroo boxing is a crime. Well, I think in Australia too, probably. It's probably like cockfights or something in between. I think it's like dueling, something in between. Yeah. In between, I guess. Next, we move on to the state of Ohio with number 69. Splashing water while fishing with a net is a crime. Oh. Hilarious. Number 70. Move on to the next with number 70. It is illegal to disrobe in front of a man's portrait. Okay, what? I do not know how that can be illegal. If you ask me, I don't know. Really, I don't. Next, we move on to the state of Oklahoma with number 71. 71, guys. Number 71. You cannot use a yo-yo to fish.
Well, that's because it's that's impossible to fish with a yo-yo.
Yep. Never know. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Yep. Yeah. Alright. Pretty awkward, guys. Yep. Yo-yo. Probably strangled fish while you're at it. Alright. We move on to the next with number 72. Number 72. It's illegal to break into a prison. Good old Oklahoma. What if that's where they take them? You never know. I'm going crazy. We move on to the next state of Oregon with number 73. Hunting in cemeteries is not allowed. Well, it's a dead score. Kill him and grill him. Number 74. It's a crime to possess more than 2 undeployed car airbags. Well, you got bags of air. Pretty convenient, huh? Nice. I know what to do. Next, we'll move on to the next state of Pennsylvania. We'll move on to the state of Pennsylvania with number 75. In Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, you cannot wear lead nipple shirts. Shields. Lead nipple shields. I guess. It's funny a bit. Good old Pennsylvania. Number 6 is number 76, guys. Number 76. A fortune teller cannot charge money to try to shorten someone's life. Well, that's a service beyond repair, my friend. Service beyond repair. Well, to all those who try to cheat their way out of death, you are screwed. Probably shouldn't even be doing it anyways, but that's just me talking. Anyway, I guess.
Can't cheat that, dude.
Anyway. Hey, to those who are watching, this is my friend Vidal Guerra. He's going to be our third commentator today.
Not really.
Well, yeah, well, you got a bit of side commentary to come with that, so don't be surprised if you receive a surprise visit from thy one and only Vidal.
I ain't doing nothing.
Anyway, nice. We move on to the next state of Rhode Island. Number 77. You are not allowed to wrap a freshly caught fish in a newspaper. Well, why not? Ooh. Number 78. Stealing stone walls is a crime. Why are people so stupid? Yeah. No, I guess. Anyway, we're still visiting Rhode Island. Next, we move on to the state of North. We move on to the state. We move on to the state of South Carolina with number 79. You need a permit to paint with turkey feathers. Huh. Number 80, guys. Number 80. Almost there to 100. Almost halfway there to 100. We're almost there. With number 80, guys. Fishing with dynamite is prohibited in the state of South Carolina. Boom! That's a 2-in-1 fun for you know what. Wouldn't the fuse go out? Okay, that's something I don't get. Well, the fuse, I bet the fuse probably goes out way before, but anyway, yeah. I don't understand the logic in that. Wouldn't the dynamite go out before? I don't know. Anyway. Next, we move on to the state of South Dakota. South Dakota. Number 81, guys. Number 81. Shooting animals from airplanes is a crime. Ooh, that is weird. Number 82 in South Dakota. In Deadwood, South Dakota, casinos may not hang signs that say casino. Alright. Next, we move on to the state of Tennessee with number 83. Importing skunks is not allowed. Your favorite Nashville, Tennessee. Alright, it's pretty awesome, guys. Check out the state. Check out Nashville, guys. You're gonna love it. For those who love music, you'll love Nashville. Go check it out, guys. Nashville's pretty cool. I'm planning on going there again. I don't know if a certain someone likes to tag along with me, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, check it out, guys. You'll love it. It's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool state. I have a lot of stuff there. Anyway, can't miss it, guys. It's pretty awesome. It's a not miss. It's a shoot to not miss experience. Well, shoot to yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, you'll love it there, guys. Check it out. Number 84. In Nashville, roller skaters must proceed in single file. Whoops. That's funny. Oh, don't mind me. I'm about to. Whoops. About to get some. Wink, wink. Get some rollerblades on. Ooh, we have a special for you guys coming up next. Next, we move on to the state of Texas. That's right, guys, the state of Texas. Number 85. It is illegal to take more than 3 sips of beer at a time while standing. That's fine. Blah. Yeah. Well, this is probably some of these are pretty old, guys. Just be surprised. Anyway, moving on to the next one with 86. Number 86. You are not allowed to fish from a bridge. You can't fish from a bridge. Yeah. You can't fish from a bridge, guys. You cannot fish from a bridge. Anyway, yeah. Just let you all know that. Next, we move on to the state of Utah. Number 87. Number 87. Drunk driving laws do not apply if you are riding an animal. Guess what I'm writing tonight. Number 88. Look, no hands while riding a bike isn't allowed. Let me repeat that again. Number 88. Look, no hands while riding a bike isn't allowed. You must keep at least one hand on the handlebar. Legally, it is not allowed. It's illegal. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Some of you might do it, but some of you won't, because some of you do not know how to drive a bike. I'd rather you not. Well, I guess. I mean, human logically, I guess it's a fine. I don't know. Alright. Moving on to the next. Next. We'll move on to the next state. Next, we move on to the state of Vermont. In number 89, in Middlebury, Vermont, more than one person cannot ride on a skateboard at a time. Yeah, no, I don't know. Well, I mean, the way it's logic, I guess. Number 90. Number 90. Use of foreign fats in dairy products is prohibited. People who try to cheat in their food service industry business, be warned. You cannot cheat. You will be reported at all costs. Anyway, next, we move on to the state of Virginia with number 91. Number 91. It is unlawful to cast a spotlight on a hen house that causes the poultry to panic. Ladies and gentlemen, we got live chickens in the house. Come get them. 2 for 1. We got legs, thighs, and you guessed it, breasts. Chicken breasts, boy. Anyway, chicken. Who doesn't love a chicken joke? Bak bak. Anyway. Yep. Alright. Number 92. Releasing more than 50 balloons per hour is not allowed. Let me guess, it's from the movie Up. Somewhere in between. If you're trying to do a Carl Fredricksen, do not do it. It is not worth it. Especially when you're trying to lift the house. It's unlogical, and it's cartoonish, and it's pretty weird. I don't know why you would do it, but don't do it. I beg of you. Anyway. We're almost there to 100, guys. 8 more. 8 more to go. Alright. Next, we move on to the state of Washington. 93. In Everett, Washington, you cannot display a hypnotized person in a store window. These things get weirder and weirder as they go. I don't know. Alright, next. 94. In Bremerton, Washington, you may not throw garbage into someone else's container. Yeah. Next, we'll move on to the state of West Virginia with 95. 95, guys. An unmarried couple living together cannot be sent to jail. Oh, sorry. Can be sent to jail. Wow. That's funny. Somewhat. Well, while I wish you get married if you're gonna live in West Virginia, because that's probably still a law. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Check for yourself. Check for yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. There we go. Woo. All right. Number 96. You heard of no drinking and driving, but in West Virginia, it's also no drinking and skiing.
Oh no, duh. I mean, who won't be stupid?
You'd be surprised, but oh, you'd be surprised.
And that's because we have to watch that movie.
Preach it, brother. Preach it. Anyway. Yep. Next, moving on to the state. Moving on to the state of Wisconsin. Oh. Anyway, we'll be right back after these messages. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. We'll be right back after these messages. Runner, runner. All right. Wisconsin, number 97. We are now back to sorry. And we're back to your regularly scheduled program. Now back to the show. Next, moving on to the state of Wisconsin with number 97. Number 97. Livestock have the right of way on highways. Livestock have the right of way on highways. Sorry, too loud. Livestock have the right of way on highways. Oh, I had to give up my right of way for a cow. I mean, damn. Poor cows! Ooh, interesting. Nice. All right. Number number 98. Cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese must be highly pleasing. With number 98. I repeat. Whoa! Oh, it hit me pretty hard. Number 98. Cheddar cheese must be highly pleasing. Where else? Give me my cheese, woman. Last but not least, next, the final one. The last final state for tonight. We move on to the next and last final state of Wyoming. Number 99. Opening a gate and not closing it is a crime. Well, whatever happened to respect nowadays? Shit's gone. I can't get it. I have to pay for it nowadays. Well, either way, still do. Well, modern America these days, you can only find out for yourself. Alright. Last but not least, number 100. Number 100. Last one for tonight, guys. Number 100. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, but yet not in Wyoming, where where shooting fish is not allowed. I'm gonna repeat that again. Number 100. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Not in Wyoming, where shooting fish is not allowed. Pretty interesting. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, but not in Wyoming, where shooting fish is not allowed. That sounds better. Yeah. Well, that is really random and weird in the state of Wyoming. The equality state. Yeah. Anyway. Ooh. Pretty good. Man, that was pretty awesome. Ooh. That is very, very funny and awkward. Anyways. Alright guys, this has been your special presentation for Fish Fridays here at MC SPETZ Agent Gaming Network. We hope you enjoyed your time with us here at MC SPETZ Agent Gaming Network, and we hope you have a very good day. We hope you had a very good time with us. Anyway, more to come, guys. More to come. More special entertainment purposes yet to come. But anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. What the? Okay, hold on. Ooh, we're having a bit of technical difficulties. Let's see, gonna launch the app. Here we go. Ooh. Anyway, and sorry, and we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this is the last. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this is whatchamacallit, it looks like today looks like we're gonna whatchamacallit, oh, I'm sorry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that wraps up today's segment here on MC SPETZ Agent Live. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. This is MC SPETZ Agent Live. This is MC SPETZ Agent Gaming Network coming to you live. And good night, guys. Thanks for coming. We hope you all have a good night, and we hope you enjoyed the show. This has been MC SPETZ Agent Gaming Network. This is Mike signing off. See you later, guys. See you soon. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. don't forget to subscribe to MC SPETZ Agent Gaming Network for more content and more videos. More coming to you soon. Stay tuned. But as always, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you soon.
You just said that.
More coming to you soon. Anyway, for those who did not really hear that, yeah. Anyway, just keeping you guys in tune. But anyway, yeah. It's not enough that I say goodbye, because it is not goodbye. But I leave you with a final farewell, guys. Good night. Thanks for watching. See you soon.